presenting the adventures of Jungle Jim. Last week, Jungle Jim and Shanghai Lil were joined by Kolu, who told them there was a strange native on the trail behind them and that he seemed to be headed toward the old lamasery. Believing that perhaps they were being followed, the three concealed their horses and climbed to a high point from which they could watch the trail. There they discovered the native was the Silent One, and as they watched, he rode through the lamasery's gates. Unknown to Jim and Lil, the exiled Maharaja of Ybor waited within the lamasery's walls and planned the capture of our friends as well as that of Bob and Connie McGuire. Meanwhile, in the hills nearby, Bob and Connie lost their bearings and started to retrace their steps to the point where they had camped the night before. They had no more than started back, however, before they found a dying monk who warned them of danger ahead. The thrilling adventures of Jungle Jim are pictured each Sunday in The Comic Weekly, the world's greatest pictorial supplement of humor and adventure. The Comic Weekly, each page printed in full color, is distributed everywhere as an integral part of your Hearst Sunday newspaper. And now we continue our story. Jungle Jim and Shanghai Lil are still on the hill overlooking the lamasery into which the Silent One has gone. Jim is studying the place through glasses.
I don't like the looks of things, Lil. There's something going on down there at the lamasery.
What makes you think so, Jim? After all, the fact that the Silent One stopped there doesn't necessarily mean anything. Buddhist lamaseries are open to all travelers.
Yes, I know, but the man who opened the gate for the Silent One isn't dressed as a monk. Here, take the glasses and have a look.
Wait. Mm-hmm. Yep, I see him. You're right, Jim. He's dressed as a native hillman.
And that's not all. Look at the lamasery grounds. Why, there isn't a soul around.
What do we do, Jim? Go down and see what's going on?
And risk being seen by the Silent One? Oh, no, Lil. I've got a better plan. Let's get back to where we left Kolu and the horses.
What are you going to do?
Disguise myself as a native. And then Kolu and I are going down the gates and have a look around.
You mean that you two are going down there alone?
Right.
Oh, you can't do that, Jim. Suppose the Silent One's men are around.
There's no danger, Lil. You heard his instructions to his men. They're not to interfere with any travelers except us and Bob and Connie McGuire.
I know, but I don't like it.
Now listen, Lil. As soon as Kolu and I leave, I want you to come back up here on the hill with the glasses. You can watch everything that we do. And if anything goes wrong, then get back and find Colonel Hammond.
I tell you, I don't like it, Jim.
Oh, now, don't worry, Lil. Everything will come out all right.
You mean that you hope it will? I don't see what you expect to find out.
I'm going to find out why the gates are closed in the daytime. And why there's a hillman there instead of a monk.
Okay.
Well, here's where we left Kolu. Kolu! Kolu, where are you?
Here's one, Jim.
Oh, good. Kolu, have you another turban with you?
Yes, it one.
All right, let me have it. And then get me some of the ashes from that campfire we saw at the foot of the hill. You and I are going calling.
You'll dress up like native, Tuan?
And that's right. And get me the ashes so I can darken my face and hands.
Yes, sir. Kolu got burnt end of sticks.
I still think that we ought either to go back and get Colonel Hammond or go on and attempt to find the McGuires.
This little expedition won't take long, Lil. And it's something we've got to do ourselves. Why, the authorities wouldn't dare question the monks of a religious order. Now, here. Come on. Help me with this turban.
All right. Bend over a little, will you?
All right.
There.
Well, tie it tight, Lil. I don't want to have it come off. Yeah, that's it. Now, if Kolu would only get here.
He'll be back in a minute. Well, you'd better take off your cartridge belt and your revolver holster.
Yeah, that's right, Lil. Here, I'll put the gun in my shirt.
Here, ashes and burnt sticks, Tuan.
Well, let me have them, Kolu. Here, turn around, Jim.
All right.
Now. How's that?
That's good. Put it on evenly, you know. How's it? How's it look?
Yeah, you make good native, Tuan, Jim.
It'll need to be a good disguise if anyone sees us. Is it all over? How's it look, Lil?
It's all right.
Oh. Well, here's the glasses. Come on, Kolu. We'll get the horses.
Well, don't you take any chances, Jim.
We'll be back in a few minutes, Lil. All set, Kolu?
Me ready, Tuan.
Get back to the top of the hill and watch, Lil.
All right.
We won't be gone long.
We go to lamasery, Tuan.
That's right, Kolu. As soon as we get there, I want you to talk to the native who guards the gate. Tell him that we've come from a great distance. Ask him how many days' travel it is to the city of Kabul.
Me sabi, Tuan.
I'll keep back a little. And no matter what happens, Kolu, I won't say anything.
Me say you no can talk, Tuan.
That's a good idea, Kolu. Oh, and another thing. I want to find out if visitors are welcome. Ask if we can come back and stay at the lamasery tonight if we find the distance through the hills too far.
Kolu find out.
I'm leaving everything up to you, Kolu. Now, as soon as we round this rock, we'll be within sight of the gates. Careful now, Kolu. The guard sees us. Remember, if anything goes wrong or if you see the silent one, follow me as fast as you can.
Yes, it one. Me savvy.
I'm not going to talk anymore. The guard might see my lips moving.
Me go ahead now, Tuan.
What do you want here?
We want but to water horses, Sab.
There is a water hole in the hills to the south. The Lamasari is closed.
We come from long distance, Sab. They tell us Lamasery is friend to travelers, that we can stop here.
The Lamasari is closed. There is no water here.
We come back tonight.
No. There is special ceremony. Those who travel are not allowed to enter.
Who are they who are here?
They are but travelers, master.
We want water for our horses, Sab.
No, there is no water here.
No, let them have that which they seek.
Silence, stop.
We were told that monks would give water and place to stay.
You are right, my friends. Buddha has said that all who pass these gates shall be welcome.
Silence.
But Buddha has gone, and with him the welcome that has been known for centuries.
So you have forgotten my warning. I told you what I would do if you talked.
Go, my friends. These holy walls are now those of a prison.
Now you die.
Oh, no, you don't. Drop that gun.
So it is you whom I warned in Calcutta.
You didn't expect to find me here, did you, Silent One? Get the old monk, Kolu.
Oh, no, you don't. I say you go here.
One Jeff, what? The gates are closing. Come on, Kolu. We've got to get away. Keep down, Kolu. They'll probably start shooting.
Meanwhile, far to the south near Khyber Pass, Colonel Hammond and O.P. Watts are waiting for news from the squad which has been sent out to scour the hills.
Oh, Colonel, your men have been gone for hours. Yes, hours. They're keeping me waiting.
My men have orders to search the hills thoroughly, Mr. Watts. They know very well that they can't return until they've completed their task.
Yes, I understand, Colonel. Oh, forgive me. I'm just nervous, I guess. But I don't see why my daughter had to follow that upstart husband of hers into country where there aren't any roads. It's all foolishness, that's what it is.
Mr. Watts, I've been intending to ask you, where did your daughter's husband, McGuire, I believe his name is, or where did he get the map which he now has?
Oh, it's all a foolish idea. He thinks he's going to find the jewels of the Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan?
Yeah, that's the name, Genghis Khan. The map was given to him by his father.
You say he got it from his father?
Yes, that's it. Probably a fake. Nothing to it at all.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Mr. Watts.
Why not? It's all foolishness that's causing trouble. And because of it, I'm here instead of my office in New York.
I've been in India a good many years, Mr. Watts. About 20 years ago, there was another man named McGuire who came into these hills.
What? Another one?
Yes, a man named Matthew McGuire. I remember that he went into the Afghan hills during a period when it was very dangerous. Matter of fact, I had orders to prevent his expedition from entering what was then forbidden territory. However, he successfully eluded me.
Yeah. Stubborn, eh? I might have known it. Matthew, you say his name was?
Yes, I'm sure that was it.
Yeah. Well, no wonder this son-in-law of mine's an upstart. That was his father, all right.
If so, you can be proud of your daughter's husband. As I remember his father, he was a thorough gentleman.
Yeah, well, the son's a penniless upstart. He stole my daughter, that's what he did. Stole her. He probably married her for her money.
Well, if he comes out of the Afghan hills with the jewels he's after, you'll have to take that statement back, sir.
What? You mean to tell me that he might find the jewels? Not a chance. Not a chance.
On the contrary, he has an excellent chance. I happen to know that the elder McGuire was forced to leave the hills before he had completed his mission. But when he left, he took with him a paper of great importance.
Was that a paper of importance? Oh, I can't believe it.
Nevertheless, it's true. And I have no doubt that the paper in question was the map which your son-in-law now has.
Then the map is authentic.
I'm positive.
But why didn't you tell me before? We've got to do something.
Everything is being done that is possible.
Oh, we've got to find my daughter. We've got to find Jungle Jim Bradley and Shanghai Lil. They'll help Bob and Connie.
Now, don't worry about them. They're thoroughly capable.
Oh, but why don't we hear from them? Why are we waiting?
Well, I think you'll have some news very soon, Mr. Watts. Unless I'm mistaken, these two gentlemen who are coming will tell us what we want to know.
Two men? Where are they?
Well, can't you see right there, coming down the caravan trail? They'll be here in a moment.
Here, you two. What have you got to report? What's the news? Did you see my daughter or Jungle Jim Bradley?
I suggest that you allow the lieutenant to report in the usual way, Mr. Watts.
Lieutenant Marvin reporting, sir.
Proceed, Lieutenant.
No trace of the brigands, sir. They fled back into the hills. We followed them for several miles.
As I expected.
2 of our men reported that their leader left and went to the north towards the old lamasery, sir.
To the north, did you say?
That's right, sir.
You hear that, Colonel? According to Jungle Jim Bradley, the leader was the silent one. Bradley must be warned. My daughter and her husband are in danger.
I repeat, Mr. Watts, everything that is possible is being done.
Yes, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I intend to follow Bradley and Shanghai Lil, and unless you give me men to accompany me, I'll go alone. Yeah, that's it. I'll go into the hills alone.
Within the walls of the lamasery, the renegade Maharaja of Ybor faces his associate, the Silent One.
You have failed, Silent One. You have allowed a white man to come to our very gates and then escape. What have you to say for yourself?
But, Highness, he was in disguise. He was already there when I opened the gate.
That man must be brought back, do you understand?
He will not escape, Highness.
If he does, you will pay for your carelessness with your life. This Jungle Jim Bradley must not be permitted to go back through Khyber Pass alive. Slave,
Yes, master.
you will take a message to those who guard the pass. I want it delivered within 24 hours. If you're late, I'll have your head.
Yes, Highness. I am prepared to leave at once.
Write this message, Silent One.
Good day, Highness.
Watts or Jungle Jim Bradley will attempt to put the authorities on the trail of Maguire and his wife. You are to prevent any who might interfere with our plans from reaching my headquarters. Sign my Ybor.
It is done.
Take it, slave. And remember, it must reach those who guard the pass within 4 hours.
It shall be done.
Failure means death. Now, Silent One, I will deal with you.
I await your order, Highness.
You are to see that Bradley and his companions are brought to me within 24 hours, and that no others approach the lamasery.
But, Highness, what of young Maguire and his wife? Surely you want them to come here.
Maguire carries the map. The mission of finding him is much too important to be left in the hands of fools. I will take care of Maguire and his wife. The Maharaja of Ybor has spoken.
What is the meaning of the Maharaja's words? Will Jungle Jim and Kolu get back to where Shanghai Lil is waiting for them, and will O.P. Watts go into the hills alone? The adventures you have just heard dramatized will appear in full-color action pictures in the Comic Weekly, the big Comic Weekly distributed with your Hearst Sunday newspaper everywhere. In the world's greatest pictorial supplement of humor and adventure, you will find all the famous characters who live in the world of color pictures. There's the Katzenjammer Kids, Jiggs and Maggie, Barney Google, Toots and Casper, the Little King, Flash Gordon. See all these famous characters in your copy of next Sunday's Comic Weekly. And don't forget our date next week, same time, same station, for a continuation of the adventures of Jungle Jim.